Imagine a dessert so delicious it lingers on your tongue long after the last bite, a dessert that seems to capture the very essence of Christmas. Picture a warm, creamy chocolate mousse, a tangy lemon drizzle cake, and a sweet, juicy strawberry cheesecake. These three desserts, each with their own unique flavor profiles, will be the stars of your Christmas dinner. And the best part? They are easy to whip up even at the last minute. Now let's start with the warm, creamy chocolate mousse. This dessert is a true classic, with a rich, velvety texture that simply melts in your mouth. Begin by melting dark chocolate and butter in a heat-proof bowl over simmering water. Once melted, remove from heat and stir in a touch of vanilla extract. Then whisk egg yolks and sugar together until they become light and fluffy. Fold this into the chocolate mixture. Next, beat egg whites until stiff peaks form, and gently fold these into the chocolate mixture as well. Spoon the mousse into individual glasses and refrigerate for at least 2 hours before serving. The second dessert, a tangy lemon drizzle cake, will add a refreshing touch to your Christmas feast. Start by creaming butter and sugar together until light and fluffy. Add eggs one at a time, beating well after each addition. Then, zest and juice a few lemons and add this to the mixture, followed by self-raising flour. Pour the batter into a loaf tin and bake until golden. While the cake is still warm, drizzle over a mixture of lemon juice and powdered sugar. This creates a lovely zingy glaze that seeps into the cake. Lastly, the sweet, juicy strawberry cheesecake is a no-bake dessert that is perfect for those who may not be so confident with their baking skills. Begin by crushing digestive biscuits into fine crumbs and mixing this with melted butter. Press this mixture into the base of a spring-form pan to create the crust. Then, whip cream cheese, powdered sugar, and vanilla together until smooth. Fold in whipped cream and chopped strawberries, then spread this mixture over the biscuit base. Refrigerate overnight, and just before serving, top with a layer of strawberry jam and fresh strawberries. Next up, we have a timeless treasure, the ever-delicious apple pie, a dessert that's not just perfect, but exemplary for virtually any occasion, most particularly during the jovial and merry festive season. This dessert is much more than a simple, sweet dish. It's an experience of a delicate balance between tart and sweet, soft and crunchy, and sensations of warmth and cold all at once. To start this culinary journey, let's begin by peeling and slicing approximately 6 generous-sized, ripe and juicy apples. Hand-picked from the orchard or fresh from the market, these apples will serve as the heart of your pie. Each slice should be neither too thick nor too thin, striking the right balance for that perfect apple pie bite. The next step involves tossing these precisely cut apple slices in a mélange of brown sugar and a lavish sprinkle of cinnamon. This harmonious blend of ingredients imparts that warm, spiced flavor that's so iconic in apple pies. It's this classic aromatic combination that takes you back to your childhood, to the comfort of your grandmother's kitchen. Once you've prepared your apple filling, it's time to divert our attention to the crust. Carefully roll out your pie dough, giving it a nice, even thickness. Line a standard pie dish with 1/2 of your dough, ensuring that you press it down firmly, covering all the corners and sides. This step is crucial as it forms the sturdy base of your pie, promising a beautiful balance of filling and crust in every bite. Now comes the moment to marry the crust and the filling. Pour your apple mixture into the pie dish, spreading it evenly to guarantee each bite is as delicious and flavorful as the next. But hold on, we're not done yet. The other half of your pie dough is waiting to make its appearance. Roll it out and place it over the top of the apple filling, completing the pie construction. Take your time to crimp the edges, sealing the pie and locking in all the wonderful flavors. Don't forget to cut a few slits in the top layer to let the steam escape while baking. This simple step ensures your pie doesn't get soggy and maintains its delectable crunch. Place your pie in a preheated oven and let it bake. The crust turns a gorgeous golden brown and the apples soften to perfection. As the baking process progresses, the tantalizing aroma of baking apples and cinnamon will waft through your kitchen, making everyone's mouth water in anticipation. And finally, for the ultimate touch, serve your masterfully baked apple pie warm with a divine scoop of vanilla ice cream. This duo of warm pie and cold ice cream combines contrasting temperatures that will playfully tease and please your taste buds, elevating your dessert experience to new heights. Now, isn't that a dessert worth trying? Stay tuned for the summary of all the desserts we've covered. We've traveled through a range of flavors, from the rich, decadent chocolate mousse to the seasonal favorite apple pie. Now, we are about to embark on a journey into the realm of comfort food with our fifth dessert, the creamy vanilla pudding. This recipe is a classic, a timeless crowd pleaser that never fails to satisfy. Start by combining a cup of sugar, a quarter cup of cornstarch, and a delicate pinch of salt in a medium saucepan. This forms the base of your pudding. It is important to remember to gradually stir in 4 cups of milk. This helps to create a smooth and lump-free base for your pudding. Turn your stove on to medium heat and gently cook your mixture. Be sure to stir constantly. This is crucial in achieving the perfect texture for your pudding. As you cook, you will see the mixture begin to thicken. The anticipation builds as the mixture starts to boil, a sign that your pudding is nearly ready. Remove your saucepan from the heat at this stage. Stir in 2 tablespoons of unsalted butter and a tablespoon of pure vanilla extract. These ingredients add a layer of flavor to your pudding, making it all the more irresistible. The butter adds richness, while the vanilla extract lends a delicate fragrance and flavor. Once your pudding is ready, pour it into individual serving dishes or large bowl. Allow it to cool slightly before placing it in the fridge to chill. This is a critical step, as the chilling process will further thicken your pudding. This gives your pudding that perfect, creamy consistency that is absolutely delightful. And there you have it, a creamy vanilla pudding that will comfort your soul and delight your palate. This dessert is a testament to the fact that sometimes the simplest flavors can be the most satisfying. The key to a great vanilla pudding is the quality of your vanilla extract. So choose wisely, use a top-notch vanilla extract, and your pudding will be elevated to new heights of deliciousness. In the next scene, we will provide a summary of all the desserts we've covered in our delectable journey. Exciting times are ahead, so stay tuned. Remember, the key to a great vanilla pudding is the quality of your vanilla extract. So choose wisely. In the next scene, we will summarize all the desserts we've covered. Stay tuned. Last but not least, we have the decadent chocolate brownies that are rich and fudgy. This dessert is the ultimate medley of flavors, textures, and chocolatey goodness that brings the perfect conclusion to our culinary adventure. Envision melting 200 grams of the finest dark chocolate and an equal measure of unsalted butter harmoniously together in a heat-resistant bowl suspended over a pot of gently simmering water. The butter and chocolate, both rich and formidable on their own, intertwine to create a velvety, decadent mixture that forms the backbone of your delicious. Once this beautiful amalgamation has completely melted and is gleaming like dark velvet, remove it from the simmering water. As the steam curls up from the bowl, imagine sprinkling in 2 cups of sugar. Picture the crystals cascading down into the warm chocolate butter mixture and disappearing into its depths, adding a contrasting sweetness to the deep richness of the chocolate. Next, imagine adding in 4 farm-fresh eggs, one by one, watching as the yolks break and swirl into the mixture. The eggs lend an unbeatable richness, while a generous tablespoon of vanilla extract contributes an underlying depth of flavor that accentuates the chocolate notes. Now it's time to introduce the dry ingredients. Stir in 1½ cups of flour, half a cup of cocoa, the darkest, most fragrant you can find, and a pinch, precisely a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. These ingredients will give your brownies body, structure, and a characteristically intense chocolate flavor. The finale of the mixing stage involves folding in 8 of chocolate chips. Each chip, when baked, turns into a pocket of molten chocolate that makes every bite a chocoholic's paradise. Pour this divine batter into a prepared baking tray and bake at 350 degrees Fahrenheit for a precise 25-30 minutes. The brownies are ready when a toothpick inserted comes out with a few moist crumbs clinging to it. Let your brownies cool down before slicing them into perfect squares. Picture serving them warm, topped with a cold scoop of vanilla ice cream that slowly melts into rivulets down the sides of the brownie. The combination of the warm, fudgy brownie and the cold, creamy ice cream is a match made in dessert heaven. These chocolate brownies are so rich and fudgy, they'll melt in your mouth and leave you craving for more. In the next scene, we will summarize all the desserts we've covered. Stay tuned. To summarize, the warm, creamy chocolate mousse requires melting dark chocolate and butter, whisking egg yolks and sugar, and folding in beaten egg whites. The tangy lemon drizzle cake involves creaming butter and sugar, adding eggs, lemon zest and juice, and self-raising flour, then baking and drizzling with a lemon glaze. The sweet, juicy strawberry cheesecake, which is a no-bake dessert, entails creating a biscuit base, whipping up a cream cheese filling, and topping with strawberry jam and fresh strawberries. So there you have it, 3 tantalizing desserts that are simple to make and sure to impress. Whether you're a seasoned baker or a complete novice, these recipes will make your Christmas dinner truly unforgettable. Please like and subscribe, and I will provide more delicious ideas for your home.